it's louder than the music, which is definitely better than some of the other times. Just waiting on my phone to pick up that I'm streaming. Sometimes it lets me down. So today we were going to start Sally Face, but as you know, I have a Mac and it likes to cause lots of problems. So hopefully we'll be getting to that next week. I will keep you guys updated. But we are going to finish 12 Hours to Die, and I found a little free horror game called Kill or Love that we're going to play for the time being until hopefully next week when I get Sally Face working. So it'll just be like a little filler game so we can get some horror in anyway. So I hope we enjoy this for now. I'm not sure what Alti has changed our thing to. I don't know what he's changed our theme to today, but hopefully it's something similar to 10 Hours to Die. Oh yeah, I just got a notification that I'm here, so now I can see the comments. Ooh, I just heard my own voice. That's disgusting. And now I'm going to ping to come join. Alright, so last time we discovered that the character we were playing as the whole time, he went and died, which was really unfortunate, and his sister. So instead of one death, there's two. And I'm still at where I am from the beginning. I think it might have been either Argus or Billy or... Hello, Dev. Yeah, I can't wait to find out who it is either. Maybe it's Felix. Maybe it's been Felix this whole time. We haven't seen him. We still don't know what happened to him. But I think we might be onto something. Hi, Stakes! We might be onto something with the theory of the drunk driving. We might be onto something there. Argus tried to drug... Oh, but that was for Cecile being the murderer, and Cecile couldn't have been the murderer. Remember when they were on the catwalk earlier, Argus was very comfortable up there because, you know, film kid. We're gonna make the film kid do it. And the athlete was not so good on the catwalk, so maybe it wasn't Billy. I know, it's a tough one. So we're at some time before the bomb announcement. Edmund wrote a note for Raina, but I don't know if it was Edmund. He wanted to meet her backstage alone. After Raina and I disarmed the bomb, she sent me away so they'd be completely alone. As soon as she went backstage, Edmund tried to kill her. But Raina overpowered him and killed him instead. I don't think this is true. Are you satisfied yet? The evidence does not lie. You're right, it doesn't. Their minds are set. Do I even have evidence to break their argument? Wrote a note for Raina. Oh! Did she just do this for me? Oh. Second, I just remembered something. Remembered what exactly? Cecile, may I look at the note again? Sure. I love that the blood in this game is pink. We're not even humans here. Pause for a second, then... No. What's wrong? I made a huge mistake. I almost got us all killed. I wrote this note. You what? Explain. Now. I wanted to talk to Raina about something personal. I didn't want anyone else to know. Something personal? Please don't ask. They're going to ask. Why didn't you mention this important detail until now? I was scared. I thought if I admitted to writing it, I would become the prime minister. Sure, I totally believe you. And I totally think you're the killer, Just get out of here. They're all seeing through my bluff. I should have seen this coming. Oh, was I lying? Oh. Oh, yeah. Jeez, you don't need to yell. Sorry. But I just realized something. I remember seeing Mocha writing a note and then giving it to Ray at around hour 8. What? Funny how everyone's suddenly remembering these crucial details. Yeah, I'm with you, Dev. What is going on? I didn't think it was important. I figured that was some other note. Billy, are you sure you saw her give that note to Raina? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Billy, you dumb though. Okay, yes. Oh, the music is loud. I hear you guys. Okay. We'll save. Here, guys, go. The music is down. Perfect. Now we'll get back to it. Billy, why is he lying for me? Does he believe in them too? Or Billy? Or is it Billy? He's still suspicious. In that case, if she gave the note directly to Raina, that could explain why it isn't signed. Because Raina knew it was from Tomoka. Yeah, that's it. So, Tomoka, when did you talk to her? I didn't. I got really nervous. So this means Edmund didn't summon Raina backstage, right? It seems so. I can't believe this is happening. I actually stopped the vote. Well then, I believe we have a new suspect. What are you talking about? She admitted to writing the note, which means she met them backstage and killed them too. I think Architz is just blaming everyone left, right, and center. I think they're doing the film kid dirty here. Wait a minute. That's impossible. Why? Because she wouldn't lie? It's not that. If Tomoka really killed them, when did she have the chance? I met with Tomoka right after Raina and I disarmed the bomb. Then we both heard the stage weights bang. Tell me, how can she be in two places at once? Frack. That's the best version of that word I've ever heard. Oh, also, as usual, I forgot to mention that this is a mature stream. There are mentions of death, clearly, as there has been a double homicide. There is also... Actually, I think the mentions of suicide are over now. But you never know. They could show up again. Drug references, sex references. I mean, the description just said language, but the language isn't too bad. They don't swear that often. They mostly say things like frack. So there's your content warning for this. No, Tomoka was not involved at all. However, you're right about one thing. Edmund and Raina still met backstage. What? Right. Just because he didn't write the note doesn't mean they never met. But how? They're siblings, not telepaths. They still could have agreed to meet earlier. I don't think they did. I think Edmund fell. Either that or Raina assumed she was meeting Tomoka, but Edmund was waiting instead. Why would they meet before the announcement? Only Raina and Cecile knew when the bomb was disarmed. Everyone else didn't know until after the hour 6 announcement. Trying to meet while the bomb was still active is just crazy. And how about this? He came down after he finished searching his floor. It's no use. They still think Edmund tried to kill Raina. As long as everyone has an alibi, they'll assume the story remains the same. In that case, I'll just have to prove the two murders are unrelated. But how? This might be a stupid question, but is there a picture of the crime scene I can look at? There should be one in the autopsy we received earlier. I thought maybe I should look at it before we end the Inquisition. You still haven't looked at it yet? Ah, here it is. Oh god. Oh no. But maybe he's guilty and trying to trick us. Yeah, like I said, not pretty. They're actually dead. Did you think we were lying? I wish we were. You know, it's cleaner than I expected. Cleaner? In what sense of the word is that clean? My room is cleaner than that. No, I mean, what is it? What do you mean, Billy? I'm desperate. Give me something I can work with. I don't know. I guess I was expecting there to be a lot more blood than this. More blood than there already is? Billy is so suspicious. I think he might have killed Edmund. And then Argis killed Raina. There might be 2 murderers. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. You're right, it's nothing. Because he pushed Edmund off the balcony after he stabbed him. Maybe it's nothing, but definitely something caught his attention. The question is what that is. Billy said he expected there to be more blood. If I think over how the murder was supposedly committed, maybe I can find the lack of blood he's talking about. But where exactly? Oh, I got that right away. Heck yeah. Edmund died first, right? Yeah, she killed him with the rebar. What's wrong with that? And that would mean Edmund was the one who attacked her with the knife. Could you just skip to the punchline? I'm saying that Billy's right. There is too little blood. What are you talking about? I knew it wasn't just me. Hang on. Tomoka, how the hell you came to that conclusion? If Edmund attacked her with a knife and Raina killed Edmund with the rebar, then why isn't there more blood on Edmund? What are you saying? Why would there be more blood? You've all seen how messy Raina's wounds are. Blood was still dripping from her cuts. If Raina stabbed Edmund while he was down on the ground, then why isn't his clothes stained with her blood? The sound effects. Hello! Oh, I think I had a name for you. No, you're someone different. JV Plays? Hello. I don't speak in the uwu voice, I'm sorry. I did during Doki Doki, but that was enough of that. But there's blood on his shoes. Do you really think that all those cuts would only land on his shoes? She would have had to stand over him to stab him, and there's no way blood wouldn't drip on him. I assume you have some sort of explanation then? As a matter of fact, I do. I do? This is why there's blood only on Edmund's shoes. Found face down the ground. Step is back. No blood was found under him. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Later, the ropes, the autopsy. The victim's body was discovered in the gym's backstage. Estimated time about 5:55 p.m. The victim was found with several lacerations on crushed torso and wrists. The victim's right ribs and lungs were crushed by a 30-pound object. No other injuries were found. I think I'm gonna go with Edmund's wounds. Or the curtain. One of the curtains had a tear. Let's go with the curtain. That they cleaned. Should I go with the curtain or should I go with Edmund's wounds? Because maybe they tried to clean it with the curtain. I'm gonna try the curtain. Wait, what? I'm with Argis here. What? I don't see how to explain it. Aw, dang it. Blood got from Raina to Edmund's legs. But how? Blood on Edmund's shoes. Okay, so the bomb announcement was on hour 7. Okay, I'm trying to find the best way to explain this. Because what happened was Edmund got stabbed while he was on the catwalk and fell. So maybe bomb threat would explain it. Let's try it. Nope. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm gonna try this. No! Oh, dumb. Guys, I need your help. Investigate. After the murder, the Inquisition began attendance was required. If the killer is exposed, they will punish the crime. If the truth is found out, they'll be punished. When the phone's time runs out, everyone will die. There's only 6 people inside the school. The exit will only open after the execution. Once the door is unlocked, it cannot be locked again. A cheapish phone. It has been modified to show a countdown. It plays a message at the end of every hour. It cannot call, text, or connect to the internet. Riddle is found in room 110. As I was going to school with my 2 sisters, I met 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 children. Each child had 6 cats. How many were going to be at school? I already did the lighter, correct? Autopsy, the lighter. Stage weights? Yay! Stage weights! How did I get that? It's more likely that Reina's blood splashed onto him when the weight crushed her. What? With all those cuts in her body, I doubt there wouldn't be at least some sort of splash. A kind of, like a squishing sponge full of water. Oh, that's graphic. Yeah, I did not need that mental image right now. Disturbing thoughts aside, it's starting to make sense. Mocha's right. So that means... What does it mean? Do you even need to ask? She means someone other than Reina killed Edmund. Oh, I see. Do you really think it's that simple? What do you mean? The absence of blood does not completely rule out Reina as Edmund's killer. But Ray would have had to stand over Ed, so... You all have a one-track mind. There's more than one way to stab someone. Consider the possibility of Reina stabbing him while he was still standing. He'd fall over without getting a single drop of her blood on him. That's quite a stretch, you know. If he was still standing, that would mean Edmund was facing away from her. Simple. He sliced her a little bit and ran away. Then Reina stabbed him while he was trying to escape. Ugh. Still. No, I won't believe it. Ray isn't like that. Neither is Ed. Right, Mocha? Let me see if I understand. Argus, you're saying Edmund attacked Reina with the knife. Afterwards, he ran. Then, while he was facing away, Reina stabbed him with the rebar? Yeah. But if that's the case, then how does he explain... So I have to... If that's the case, how do I explain... The lighter. No? Come on. Does anyone have any ideas? How do we explain... Arms and wrists. The victim's right ribs and lung were crushed by a 30-pound object. No other injuries were found. The ropes? No. Oh my gosh. I'm going to end up getting us killed. Let's see. No. What were we even trying to explain? victim's body was discovered at the gym stage. Guys, I think we're gonna end up dying and have to redo this part, which is super unfortunate. But it's okay, we'll just go back to the loaded game. You're looking up the solution. Yeah, I'll need that for this one, because I don't even remember what I'm trying to explain. But if what's the case, how does he explain? Wounds? No, that's not good. Let's see what we got here. I'm explaining that Edmund didn't attack and run away from Ray with a knife. Okay. Do you have the answer? Because otherwise we're gonna die real quick, because I don't remember what I've clicked and what I haven't. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Huh. I'm trying to remember what I have said and what I haven't said. It's pretty hard. What have I said? I've said the ropes, I've said the lighters. I've said What if we go with Edmund's wounds? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. The wounds from when he fell. Bruises. What bruises? Edmund had large bruises on his hands, arms, and his legs. What's odd is that these bruises were on the opposite side he was stabbed from. So where did these bruises come from? You don't miss a single detail, do you? We're still waiting for an explanation, Argus. It's simple. His bruises were a result of his fall. His fall? After Raina stabbed him, he fell over. There you go. The bruises have been explained. Incorrect. Hold on. That can't be it. The bruises are definitely from something more serious than a short fall like that. It's more likely that he was beaten with something. Like the rebar or the microphone stand. I feel like we're stumbling onto something big. It all has to do with those bruises. I must think carefully how those large bruises were formed. Archie suggests that Edmund's bruises were formed from falling. Could that be true? Yes. But Cecile just said a short fall couldn't create such bruises. But what if he fell from a higher height? Like the catwalk! I said it! Yes, the fall was too short to create bruises of that magnitude. But the microphone stand and the rebar are also too small to create those large bruises. I get your point, but do you have a better explanation? I do. The cause of Edmund's bruises was falling. Falling? From where? That's easy. There's really only one place he could have fallen from. The sound booth! No. Yeah. Where else but the catwalk? The catwalk? But that's... Tomoka, are you sure about this? I am. When Edmund went to search the 4th floor, his search brought him to the catwalk. His killer pushed him off, sending him falling all the way down to the stage. I see. I think that makes sense. That is plausible. No, that's what happened. Sissy? You remember, right, Tomoka? If Edmund fell, then that explains what we found backstage. The curtain? Oh, yes! I feel so smart after that last incident there. You're right, that would explain the curtain. The curtain? What about it? There was a large tear in one of the stage curtains. We believe Edmund has something to do with it. What? How? That makes no sense. Anyone could rip the curtain. Not like this. The tearing started from the middle of the curtain and was torn downward. The starting point of the tear is way out of anyone's reach, even with a stepladder. Then it could have been Ed, right? Exactly. After he was pushed off, Edmund grabbed onto the curtain to slow his fall. As soon as he did, the curtain tore downward. That's the only way for the curtain to have been torn like that. No, it's still wrong to think that Edmund was pushed off. What? Looks like it's up to me to set the record straight. A rebuttal? Arches, you're sounding so guilty. Edmund's wounds, stage weights, curtain, ropes, and catwalk door. Edmund went to search the 4th floor, that's true. But he didn't enter the catwalk. His room's catwalk door. Yes! Why wouldn't Edmund search the catwalk? Besides, you can see that he cut his finger on the door handle. The blood stain doesn't prove anything. Stage weights, curtain. I think we're gonna have to skip that. It just means that someone lost a little blood. That could have happened at any time. That blood is not Edmund's. On his thumb. On his thumb. Huh. No, I can prove that Edmund went into the catwalk. The catwalk door had a blood stain on it. Tell me, doesn't his bloodstain resemble anything at all? Call me crazy, but it does look like a fingerprint? You think so too, then. When I checked Edmund's body, his right thumb was bleeding. If he grabbed the door handle with his right hand, then his thumb would be in the same spot as the bloodstain. Ah. Is he trying to visualize it? So, you really believe someone followed him onto the catwalk and pushed him off? I mean, how would they know to do that? And it just makes no sense. Yes, I'm very certain. So am I. And I just thought of something. Oh? You don't have to sound so disappointed. I agree with that one person who came by the one day and said that the real horror was these sound effects, because it really is. You don't have to sound so disappointed. What were you thinking about? Well, you know how you said that Ed was pushed off? He grabbed onto the curtain as he fell, right? Yeah, so? So, he was probably still alive since he slowed his fall. Which means someone was backstage after he fell. And that person stabbed him with the rebar, right? Right. So that begs the question, who stabbed Edmund? Maybe it was whoever pushed Edmund off. They came down and finished the job. Or maybe Reina was more bloodthirsty than I originally thought. No, I believe Billy is on the right track. The one who pushed Edmund off also stabbed him with the rebar. But I think they stabbed him first. So they ran down to the stage and stabbed him. Hold on, that makes no sense. Edmund wouldn't be lying there waiting for his killer. He'd book it out of there. After landing on the stage... Oh, ignore that. No. my alarm. After landing on the stage, he was likely in a state of shock and couldn't get up right away. But even so, it'd still take the killer forever to run down. And that's not taking into account being unseen or heard by the rest of us. You're right, they couldn't run down fast enough. Instead, they used another method. They killed Edmund without running down to the stage. Huh? What do you mean? What other method? Before I can reveal the method, I must explain one thing first. Where was the killer when they murdered Edmund? Edmund's killer not only pushed him off the catwalk, they also dealt the killing blow from the same place. The same place? You mean the catwalk? Tomoka, are you serious? Very. After Edmund fell to the stage, his killer dropped the reaper above Edmund, impaling him in the back. Oh. No way. I'm just speechless right now. In what world is that even possible? I mean, the chances of it landing in the exact spot to kill him is... It wasn't exact. The positioning of the rebar has been bothering me for a while now. Why did the killer bother stabbing him with the rebar in the first place? Why didn't they just beat him over the head with it instead? Yeah, you're right, those rebars aren't awfully sharp. The rebar also went in pretty deep, which would have taken a lot of force, but... Considering the catwalk's height and the rebar's weight, it could have definitely impaled him. This is insane. But I suppose it is possible. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not entirely convinced. But for now, I'm open to this possibility. Then it's settled. Ray didn't kill Ed, someone else did. So then we just need to figure out who did it. Hey, how long are you going to ignore the actual murder? In case you've forgotten, this Inquisition is for the Blue Broken? Oh yeah, we still haven't decided on how she died yet. He's right, we got sidetracked with explaining Edmund's death. As much as I wanted to find his killer, we need to solve Reina's murder first. Now that we're on the same page, get back to it. You guys are boring. We get it already. Oh my, I guess I'm not wanted. So, now what? We should review Reina's case with the new information we've acquired in mind. Sure, I'm fine with that. Here we go again. A group debate. Alright. We have Edmund's wounds, Reina's wounds, the lighter, the bomb threat, and the bang. So, Reina didn't murder Edmund. We got that. But where does that get us? She went backstage after I left the gym. I wonder if she saw him. Then her killer crushed her with the stage weight. But everyone still has an alibi. Later, bomb threat. Unless when she saw Edmund's corpse, she killed herself out of grief. Wrong, please enlighten me. Dang it. We finally know what happened. Let's start the vote. Come on. Serena didn't murder Edmund, but where does this get us? We're on the last straw. Okay, bye, Dem. You are my only hope, and I hope you have a great night. So where does that get us? She went backstage after I wondered if she saw him. The killer crushed her with the stage weight, but everyone still has an alibi. Unless when she saw Edmund, she killed herself out of grief. Yes! We're still alive. If we assume Reina killed herself like you said, then her actions before committing the deed are very strange. Strange? How? Reina wasn't just crushed with the weight, she also had many cuts all over her body. If what you say is true, then that would mean she cut herself, then disposed of the weapon, all before dropping the weight on herself. You're right, that doesn't make any sense. We can hardly call this a suicide anymore. Still, it's possible. How? She would have been dripping blood. She'd leave a bloody trail everywhere she went. Not to mention cleaning anything would be downright impossible in that. There's that dripping blood again. Fine, Reina was murdered. But who did it? We've established her time of death and everyone's alibi, but we still have no clue who did it. So let's go over all evidence again. Do we have time for that? I'm open to any ideas. Everyone has an alibi, but Reina was also murdered. It shouldn't be possible, yet here we are. I wonder, can we really accept our alibis as fact anymore? Why does everyone have an alibi? Why? Isn't it because of the time of death? We know that Reina was killed and everyone was away when it happened. It's why we suspected Edmund in the first place. What are you thinking, Tomoka? Since we know that Reina didn't kill herself, it must mean some of our alibis are flawed. I want us to discuss the time of Reina's death again. I agree. To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention when we first went over it. Fine, whatever. Another group discussion. Let's hope we don't destroy ourselves this time. So we have stage weights, lighter, ropes, bang, and laptop. The time of death was roughly 10 minutes after the 6-hour announcement. There was a loud bang, which was the weight landing. Argis and I heard the bang from the second floor. We know that Reina was killed around the time of the bang. The killer used their knife to cut the ropes carrying the weights. Yay! The lighter! I was correct! You say that the killer should have been backstage when they dropped the weight, right? Of course, it's common sense. Then why did they drop both weights? Both weights? What do you mean? There wouldn't have been any noise if they dropped only one weight on Reina, but they dropped both instead. The killer's actions were very counterintuitive, yet that's what happened. Somehow they escaped the stage without Cecile and me noticing, but there isn't any way for anyone to escape the stage. Unless they used this. The lighter? You know, smoking is really bad for you. Thanks, Billy. It's not mine. Cecile and I found this backstage. Yeah, it was in the rope pile. So you think the killer used the lighter instead of a knife to cut the ropes? That's right. How? It doesn't look very sharp. No, it's not like that. Instead of cutting it, they used the lighter's flame to burn through the rope. But why would they burn the rope instead of cutting it? It would be quicker to cut. Wait, you're not saying they... The killer used the lighter to delay the weights fall. As soon as they were done backstage, they set the lighter under the rope. The flame slowly burned away at the rope, until it could no longer support the weight, thus causing the weight to fall. No, you're way off. It's a creative theory, but it couldn't have been done. What? Why not? Seriously? Do I need to spell it out? Fine, let me explain. Curtain, stage weight, ropes, lighter, Reina's autopsy. If you just use common sense, the killer couldn't have used that lighter. It's completely unpredictable and risky. The rope pile would have been burning when we arrived. Oops. Nope, because the lighter has a 30-second timer. Heck yeah. Not necessarily. We're still on our last legs, folks. We're alive. Once the rope snapped, the fire would be snuffed out by the rope's sudden movement. And as a safety measure, lighters are required to have a self-extinguishing timer. That timer closes the lid after 30 seconds. You probably checked that too. But sure, let's assume the fire was put out. If the ropes were really burned, then they should have been charred. But they were completely clean. The ropes were not charred, but I don't remember seeing burns. Unless... Reina's autopsy, curtain, stage weights. Curtain. The ropes were really burnt, and they should have been charred. Girl, explain to me what exactly is wrong with my statement. I don't know. Alright, if we get this wrong, we're going to die. So I don't know what we're supposed to do here. So the fire was put out. I don't know. Would the fire be put out with the curtain, maybe? It's a tough one. So we could use the curtain to put out the fire. But we could also... I don't know, this is really hard. I didn't expect my brain to have to work. I've had like 6 hours of classes today. It's just... And like Zoom classes are way harder than IRL classes to me anyway. Huh. This is tough. So could the fire have been put out by the curtain maybe? Or they were burned? Oops, really burned. They should have been charred, but they were completely clean. Huh. The ropes are not charred, but I remember seeing burns is what she said. Huh. Burned. Then they should have been charred. But if they were completely clean... The ropes weren't clean, were they? They had blood on them or something. It wasn't that they weren't charred, but we just couldn't see the burns. Couldn't see them? Why? If you recall, the ends of the cut ropes were soaked in blood. I see. We couldn't see the burns because the blood hid them. We assumed that the ropes were cut with a knife, and since the killer obviously had one. But hold on, wouldn't the killer need 2 lighters? After both ropes were burnt, right? We only found 1 lighter, but 1 was enough. It was? One of the ropes were cut with the killer's knife, and the other was burnt with the lighter. That would explain why we found the lighter under one of the rope piles. Huh. Come to think of it, which pile was the lighter under, Jamocha? It was under the rope attached to the weight that didn't land on Reyna. So we can assume the lighter was used on that rope. Yeah, after the weight landed, the lighter fell to the ground. But why use 2 separate methods to cut the ropes? Couldn't the killer have just used the knife on both ropes? They could have, but they needed to use the separate methods to give themselves an alibi. And this was their alibi. What could their alibi have been? The bang. Yeah, the bang was their alibi. Yeah! After the weight fell, there was a loud bang, and it was the only clue of Reyna's time of death. We assumed that the killer was backstage when the weight fell, because if they cut the ropes, then they would have no time to escape before we all heard the bang. So the reason they used the lighter was to delay the stage weight's fall? That's right. The killer just needed them to meet with someone else before the bang to secure an alibi. So the killer used the lighter to give them an alibi, but in the end, everyone had one. But this brings up a big problem. Because the killer was able to manufacture an alibi, the rest of our alibis are utterly wrecked. Then let's go over our alibis again. We were all alone before the 6-hour announcement, and we have no alibis. She couldn't have died after the bang. So it must have been before. But when? For all we know, she could have died before the bomb was defused. But that can't be it. Why would anyone kill her before the bomb's defusal? Hell, why would anyone kill before the 6-hour announcement? As far as anyone knew, the bomb was still armed. Right. I'm out of ideas, guys. Before. Wait a minute. Could it be? I haven't considered that until now. It's only a hunch, but if I'm right about this, I think I know who did it. Why was Reyna murdered? Why? Well, the killer wanted to escape. The rules stated that one of us had to kill, then not be found during the Inquisition. Then what would have had to have happened if the bomb wasn't It would have exploded, right? Warden told us that the bomb was planted, and we would all die unless we stopped it. Wouldn't we all be motivated to find it? Well, yeah. Then, who would plot a murder with a bomb about to explode? No one, right? Exactly. Yet that's precisely what happened. Tomoka, what are you getting at? I'm saying the killer knew the bomb was disarmed before killing Reyna. I see. I guess that's sense. Oh my gosh, guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you think it could be? Do you think it could actually... But why are we bringing that up now? If we keep that in mind, then the identity of Reyna's killer becomes clear. Wait, what? Did I hear you right? Does that mean you know who did it? No, I didn't suspect. I completely cleared this person before now. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want... Yes, I do. I don't like this. Get on with it. Now's not time to be dramatic. This is it. No, I'm shaking. What if I'm wrong about this? No, now is not the time to doubt myself. There's no question who the killer is. Oh my god. Reyna's killer is... No. 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 It's Cecile. It's Cecile. I know it. Oh no! It was you, Cecile. Cecile? So it was really Cecile after all. She and Reyna found the bomb and disarmed it. She had the perfect opportunity. Cecile, you and Reyna were the only ones who knew about the bomb's defusal. You're the only one who could have possibly killed her. Ceci? Please, say something already. I don't want to believe it's you. If I'm wrong, tell me. Let me see if I understand. I had the opportunity, therefore I killed her. Do I even need to explain how idiotic that line of reasoning is? Do you have a rebuttal then? A rebuttal? Yeah, I have one. Would you like to hear it? Listen closely. Another debate? But... What? What do you mean? Another debate. I don't want another debate. I figured out the answer already. So we have Riddle, we have Reyna's autopsy, we have the bomb threat, the bang, and the laptop. So... the laptop was something Edmund was trying to code. And... or was this a stolen laptop? The riddle was something that didn't make sense. It was like 3 men and 4 people's husbands or something like that. I know it's going to be important later on. If you guys understand the riddle, gosh, let me know, because I have no idea what the riddle could be. It's... Reyna's autopsy, though. Reyna's autopsy basically says she was sliced up all at the front. I think what the killer did with that is, I think it's the same person that dropped the stage weight on her. I think they sliced up the front of her body just enough to have her knocked over and, like, maybe unconscious or maybe bleeding out, but, like, leaning on that pole there, so that when the stage weight did fall, it was going to be enough to kill her, because the wounds weren't going to kill her. So they left her there and then had the weight so they could stage it as a suicide or make the death more complicated. So that's sort of where I'm thinking with this. But yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas. So group debate. I searched the entire gym with Reina. So we have the riddle, Reina's autopsy, the bomb threat, bang, the laptop, the riddle. Okay. And yes, we did find a bomb at the hour 6:15. It was found in the senior boys' locker room. A laptop labeled G3. So that's why it was there. The screen showed a timer and the riddle. It challenged us to turn the laptop without pressing any buttons. After taking care of the bomb, Reina told me to find the rest of you. I never set foot backstage. And if I suggested it, she would immediately suspect a trap. I've been wondering about that laptop since the beginning. So it was the bomb. But something about her story just doesn't add up. I'm sorry I have to do this, Cecile. Huh. What could be her faulty line? I searched the entire gym with Reina. But did she search the entire gym with Reina? I don't know if she did. I'm trying to think, because we weren't there as Tomoka or when we were playing as Edmund before. If she searched the whole gym, she wouldn't have gone backstage. Huh. I feel like this is like a big brain game and we should really have Chaos here, because Chaos knows this stuff. The laptop labeled G3... Wait, the laptop labeled G3 wasn't... There. Cecile, you're lying. What did you say? How is Ceci lying? Laptop G3 cannot possibly be the bomb. Because it never had a battery. Ceci? And if the laptop never had a battery, then that means it wouldn't have shown the riddle like you said. You lied about finding the bomb. Why would I lie about something like that? No, I still believe she and Reina found the bomb. Warden lied about the bomb. How rude. It's clear that she lied about the bomb's location, but... Stop right there. I've had it up to there with your reaching. I'm not reaching. She's lying too. I will not stand by while you call Ceci a liar. He's rebuttaling me. Rules, riddle, note, sound through the vent, laptop. Let's see. Let's try. Laptop G3 may not have a battery now. That's true. But it doesn't change the fact that it was in the locker room. The mastermind just removed the battery when no one was around. But wasn't there something about not being able to move the clues around? True. Okay, so that's right somehow. So I don't know what the heck I did there. True, the mastermind could have removed the battery if they were here. But remember, the rules state that only 6 of us are in the school. You don't actually believe that, do you? Huh. I do. You can't prove the mastermind even follows their own rules. Look, that laptop just has to be the bomb. Why else would it be soaked like that? The laptop wasn't soaked. I know that. I suppose it's technically possible that the mastermind replaced the battery. I'm glad you're finally listening to reason. But even if it was, the shower wouldn't have any effect on it. What are you going on about? It's common sense. If a computer gets too wet, it dies. True, but not this one. Because every computer in the school is waterproof. Waterproof? You gotta be kidding me. I think that the school bought them after our freshman year. Yeah, some students were throwing the old laptops into the pool. Good students. Way to go. I wish you were making that up. Cecile. Your lies end here. So this is technically the part where I break down and confess to my crimes. Is that it? All you've proven is that I lied about the laptop. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm afraid it's more than that. You had a reason to lie about the bomb. You were hiding something. Specifically the bomb's appearance, defusal time, or location. The bomb wasn't in the locker room because we checked it. If we knew where the bomb really was, then we would have suspected you sooner. You knew that, so you lied to keep us away from the bomb's real location. An interesting theory. Why don't you tell us where this real location is? That's easy. The bomb's real location was... Where was it? Oh, the sound booth. Because Reina got there through the vents. It can only have been the sound booth. The sound booth. That's the only room we can access with computers in it. And it was the last place the laptop was before it was moved. So the bomb is in the sound booth because the laptop was from there. That is assuming I'm not lying about the bomb itself. What? The only person alive who knows anything about the bomb. It might have been a phone, or stuffed animal, or whatever. It could have been anywhere. But you wouldn't know for sure. That's true. Only she knows what the bomb was and where it was. Isn't there some kind of proof that I can present? There is someone else who knows. Huh? Someone else. Who? Huh. Where was the bomb? Oh, Warden's coming. Are you nuts? I can't just tell you. Give us a hint or whatever. I already did, you dumb kids. I'm still curious as to who the Warden is. He already gave us a hint? Cecile would know, but she won't tell us. And Reina would know, but she's dead. How would the rest of us find out? And how did the Warden intend to tell us where the bomb was? Oh! The riddle! Because the Warden's always with the stupid riddles. As I was going to school with my 2 sisters, I met 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 children. Each child had 6 cats. How many were going to school? Huh. How many were going to school? Each wife had 5 kids. Huh. It's going to be a room of some kind. So, we're going to school with 2 sisters. Met 3 men with 4 wives. How many were going to school? Oh my... I feel real dumb right now. The sound effects are loud. Let me fix that. I've noticed that. Yeah, sound volume. What the heck? There we go. Let's turn that down a bit. But yeah, I think it's the riddle. But I'm trying to answer the riddle. How did the warden attempt to tell us where the bomb was? Yeah, the riddle. Also, hi, Jed Music. How many were there going to school? The bomb will be there. The bomb will be there. That riddle must be the answer. How did it go again? He and his 2 sisters going to school. 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 kids. Each kid had 6 cats. Okay. What is she muttering about? The answer is 3, because there were 3 people going to school. They got me so good. I got it. The bomb was in room 3. I think you skipped a few steps there. In room 110, a riddle played on my phone. Thank goodness someone found it. So that's what you were working on when I arrived. The riddle went like this. I was going to school with my 2 sisters. We met 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 kids and each kid had 6 cats. How many were going to school that day? The bomb will be there. You already told us the answer. 3. That's right, only the guy and his 2 sisters went to school, while everyone else went to a different direction. But couldn't both groups have been heading to the school? I mean, the siblings could have been running to school. Stop being so picky. So I was right. The bomb was in room 3. The warden doesn't look happy with that. Anyway. Room 3 also happens to be the sound booth. No. It's over. Cecile. It's over? You think this is it? You haven't proven anything. All you've proven is that I'm a liar. I lied about the bomb. I lied about where it was. That's all you've proven. But the only reason you would lie is to protect yourself. Oh, really? I'm a liar, so obviously a murderer too. Is that it? I'm getting real fed up with you and your stupid theories. Your entire case is built on possibilities and opportunities. I was alone with her, so I killed her. I lied, so I killed her. If you're convicting me without evidence... Oh, you are convicting without evidence. If I really did kill Reyna, then prove that I did it. Ha. Ha. Breathe. She's right. We don't have much to convict her with. It's just a theory, but we were so close. Screw the evidence. We all know she did it, so let's vote already. Are you sure about that? what? Let me ask, what happens if, hypothetically, the vote ties? I never really thought about that. Well, if we tied, then we technically don't have a majority vote. In that case, the Inquisition will resume until a majority is determined. As I thought. But who would tie the vote? No, you wouldn't. Yes, he would. It's Billy. I believe in Ceci. She would never kill Ray. You idiot, are you trying to get us killed? If we vote for her, then the real killer will escape. We can't vote now. Ugh. Argus is not happy. I have no choice. If there's... If there's no proof, I'll just have to go back and find it. I thought if we were already in here, we couldn't go out. I thought we were kind of trapped, and that was kind of the point of the Inquisition room, is we had a small amount of time to collect evidence, and then after that it was fair game. I guess we're going back out. I'll prove her guilt right here and now. Oh. Ooh. So time to review the facts. I'm not sure. I don't know if I think maybe Ceci killed her. What if Ceci killed her where the bomb was? In the sound booth. Which is room 3. I guess we'll review the facts. Cecile found the bomb with Reyna. She's the only one who knew the bomb was disarmed before the 6th hour announcement. Her lies also add to the suspicion. Cecile lied about the bomb's location. She must have had reason to do so. That's the key. This is really tough. This is tough. Okay, we split up after the bomb announcement. They found the bomb. Then Cecile killed Reyna. Where did Cecile kill Reyna? Let's see. So, Reyna would have... Okay. So, she might have done that and dragged her through the ventilation system. gonna say the sound booth. Yeah. This is so tough. Oh my god. I'm just like, my brain's really tired. So, where could I possibly... So, Raina was killed in the sound booth. Huh. This is really, really confusing. So, Raina was not killed backstage like I thought. And, you know, I don't know if Argis did it anymore. Because Argis wasn't in the sound booth. What if, like, the wait... I already think that the wait was done after they died. But what if the cuts were also done after she died? Because remember... we were in the... Huh. Alright. What if she did that? That would explain why she lied about the bomb's location. Huh. Okay. I think I've put it together. So what if Raina and Cecile, as soon as the bomb's done, Cecile's like, this is just stupid. We're not going to get out of here. So I have to kill this person right away. Because we're not getting out of here, because every time they solve a riddle, nothing happens. So she kills Raina. And then someone else at the same time killed Edmund. Because they thought Edmund was a weak link. But we're only trying to solve Raina's death. She didn't want us to expose the real crime scene. And that's why she moved the laptop and Raina's body. She moved the laptop to change the bomb's location. And she moved Raina to give herself an alibi. So, then what was used to kill Raina? Something else. I think both of those were done. She was killed with something else. Huh. That must be it. That would explain the large bruise and small cuts I found on the back of her head. Huh. The autopsy doesn't specify the killing wound, so what if that bruise was it? If we assume the bruise was the killing wound, then what was used to kill Raina? Glass shard. Oh! The sound booth window at the gym! She was killed with glass. The glass. They could definitely create the cuts, but that just leaves the bruise. I found them scattered on the gym floor, but why? The only glass I can think of are from the windows. But we checked them, and they were all practically indestructible. Actually, that's not completely true. We didn't check every window. And they came from the sound booth. Because they landed at the gym. And then there's the hole. The murder weapon was the sound booth window. That's it. The murder weapon. Guys, we're so close. We're getting there. Raina was killed in the sound booth with the window. I finally found the truth. Cecile. Yeah, you tell her. Do you remember when we inspected Raina's body? You mean when you inspected her? Then yes, I do. Hey, so we could have had the motive the same. If Cecile's the killer. remember when I was talking at the beginning of the episode about how Argus drugged Reyna. Reyna drove the car home. Edmund was in the back seat, but Felix was in the passenger seat, and they got in an accident. But maybe she killed Reyna too. I mean, yeah, she killed Reyna, but what if she killed Edmund too? Or did maybe someone else kill Edmund? I guess we'll find out when we keep playing. How many different wounds did we find on her? 2. The cuts and the weight. Wrong. There were 3. 3? But the autopsy only mentions the 2. But it does, but that overlooked one crucial wound. And this shows what the overlooked wound was. Reyna's wounds. Obviously. Upon closer inspection, we found a large bruise on the back of her head. Geez, you sure dug deep. I knew you were into dead bodies, but still. Three wounds. The cuts were made with a blade, which is still missing. This is rough. Okay. The cuts were made with a blade that's still missing. I don't know why I'm finding this so difficult. I'm trying to, piece it together in my head. Because, Cecile and her were best friends. What if it was an accident? Do you think maybe she did it by accident? The cuts were made with... But who killed Edmund? The crushed back and lungs because of the stage weight. But where did the third wound come from? What could possibly create those wounds? You don't mean... I believe that the cuts and weight were added after Reyna was already dead. See, I thought that too, but it just seems so far-fetched. So whatever created the third wound is how Reyna was actually killed. This is what was used to kill Reyna. We're thinking the window, right? Yeah, so the window. This is what was used to... The window. Do we agree with the window? Yeah. Yeah! You used the sound booth window to kill her. Isn't that right? She keeps getting more and more distressed. The window cracked when you shoved her into it, thus creating the unusual wound on the back of the head as well as the hole in the window. The impact bruised her, and the cracked glass created a few tiny cuts. No, you can't be serious. Yeah, that window was always cracked. It has nothing to do with the murderer. Shut up, Billy. If that's true, then I wouldn't have found these. The glass shards. These prove that the window was cracked recently. During my investigation, I found glass shards scattered all over the gym floor. If that window was always cracked as Billy claims, then these would have been cleaned up a long time ago. Gah! Billy, you must accept it. Cecile is the killer. No, Cecile didn't do it. She couldn't have. Those shards, they can't be from any other window. You should know this, Billy. You tested them. Every other window in the school is virtually indestructible. Gah. No, that's not. The window as the murder weapon? That's so stupid. The only time the window could have cracked was while everyone was looking for the bomb. If I'm wrong about how it cracked, then explain to us how and why the window is cracked. Tell us, Cecile. How it was Ceci? Oh shit. Cecile, you understand why I have to do this. I wish I could stand by Billy and defend you, but I can't. You're the killer. It's clear now. I hate this, but I have to do this. I'll explain this entire case from the start then. We can end this. It all started after the bomb's announcement. Everyone split up to find the bomb. Oh my gosh, the way they have her shrouded. Ugh. I don't like that. Rain and the killer stayed to search the gym. At hour 6:15, the killer followed Raina to the sound booth. That's so scary. They were there with the bomb, which was one of the computers there. On the screen, it told them to turn off the computer without pressing a button. By solving the riddle, they successfully disarmed the bomb. But they only knew that fact. The rest of us continued searching for the bomb until the hour 6 announcement. Raina probably suggested regrouping with the rest of us. But the killer had a different plan. They slammed her against the window, killing her. After realizing Raina was dead, the killer grabbed the broken laptop, then dropped it under the shower in the senior boys' locker room. They did this to convince us the bomb was there, not realizing that the laptop was already broken. And then the killer moved Raina's body backstage. They cut her to make it look like she fought her killer. Then they crushed her under one of the stage weights. They raised the second weight up and set the lighter next to the rope. The flame slowly burned through the rope, which gave the killer time to leave the gym. This was the first step behind their alibi. To secure an alibi, they only had to meet with someone before the weight fell, and that someone happened to be me. But little did they know that Billy and Argus also had an alibi. The rest is history. And the one behind this whole case, the one who murdered Raina Lockwood, it was you, Cecile Belmont. I'm sorry, Cecile, but it's time to face the truth. No. No. No, 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 it's not true, it's not true. You're all wrong. I didn't kill her. You have to believe me. How, no, I can't die here. I don't want to die. Oh, it's Raina. Still alive. This is so sad. Turning off the computer without pressing any buttons. Maybe unplugging it will do it? Got it. It's off. Great. Then the bomb should be disarmed. And with 30 minutes to spare. We should go find the others. Raina, I need to talk to you. What's wrong? You don't usually ask. Just be straight with me. What happened last year? It all happened so fast. One night we were playing Mafia, then the next day, I'm mourning. First thing I heard when I woke up the next morning was that Felix died in a car crash. I was in shock. I couldn't believe what I had heard. I didn't want to believe it. He died before I could apologize for everything I said. It was the first time I really wanted to see him again. What happened that night? Why did he die? Tell me. I need to know. Even if it's a lie, I just need something. I'm sorry. Sorry? I fell asleep at the wheel. Oh my gosh, she what? There is no excuse. It was all my fault. Felix is dead. Because of me. It's too cruel. He's dead because of you? Yet you still have your health, your brother, your life. Why do you always have to be so lucky? Cecile, Shut up! I don't want your pity. I want my brother back, you murderer! Oh, so it was an accident, I see. No, what have I done? No, Reina! I can't believe it. I killed her. Why did I do it? I never wanted this. Idiot, you idiot! There's no turning back now. I have to survive. I can't die here. I can't. I'm sorry, Reina. Edmund. Everyone. I don't think she killed Edmund too. Cecile. I think we're ready. Let's vote. I don't think she killed Edmund too. I want to know who killed Edmund. Maybe Billy killed Edmund? Or Argus? But I don't think... No. I don't believe you. No matter what it is you say, Stop it. Huh? It's okay. You don't need to lie for me anymore. It's over. I killed her. What are you saying? No, she's wrong. Tell her she's wrong. Cecile. Shut up. Wilhelm. Wilhelm. Or is it Wilhelm? I don't know. I'm ready. Please, put an end to this nightmare. Pew pew pew. So it's time for everyone to make their vote. Who will be chosen as the killer? Will you make the right choice, or the awfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? Cecile Belmont. I see. So that's how you voted. Whatever. Hopefully you won't live to regret it. Now then, after scanning through hours of footage, this court finds Cecile Belmont guilty! We lived, everyone! Aw yeah, you got it. The killer in this case is the victim's best friend, Cecile Belmont. A part of me wished I was wrong, but in the end, this is the truth we worked so hard for. We have to accept it. The vote was just barely unanimous. Everyone voted for Cecile, except for one. You mean... Billy? No! Billy is offing himself? Did he vote for himself? I never wanted to believe it. Even now I can't believe you actually did it. Why, Sissy? Why did you kill her? Why couldn't it have been me? Why not me? Take a look. Felix Belmont, 17, killed in crash. This is from last year. Yeah. After last year's party, Felix, Reyna, and Edmund were in a car accident, and Felix died. His death has been haunting me for all this time. I knew I could trust Reyna, and yet... You blamed her for his death. I needed to ask her about that night, but I kept putting it off because she was also hurting. No, it wasn't that. I was scared. I was scared of what she would say. What if she killed him? How could we still be friends? So I kept putting it off for days, until I just let it go. I thought I could put that part of the past behind me. I thought I could let it go and move on. But when I realized we were going to die here, that night kept replaying itself in my head. Then I found that paper. That's when I knew I had to talk to her. I didn't want to die before finally asking her what happened that night. I think I know how she felt. I couldn't help but reflect on my life and regrets. I wanted nothing more than to get out of here. Yet another part of me gave up. I had to talk to her, to finally put that night to rest. I thought she could tell me it was just an accident, that it was just some drunk driver. Then I can finally stop doubting her. Instead, she was the reason he died. And, well, you know what happened. So, the one who killed before, that was Ray, right? No, it wasn't her. How can you be so sure? Because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm such an idiot. I never once considered her feelings. She lived with that guilt for a year, and now it's too late. I killed her. I killed my dearest friend. She was always there for me. She was the one person I could fully trust. I did something I can never take back. Even after all that happened, she still considers Reyna her friend. Why did things have to end this way? Damn it. If only... Ugh. There's one thing I don't understand. Huh? You moved the laptop in the body. Why? Why are you asking that now? The Inquisition is over. You only needed to move one thing, yet you moved both. Why? I only moved the laptop, not her body. What? Why are you lying now? She wouldn't. There's no reason for her to lie now. When we discovered the crime scene, you were caught off guard, weren't you? Yeah, I didn't know how or why she was moved, and I wasn't expecting Edmund's corpse either. But you were the only person who could have moved her. Billy! No, there was a way for someone else to move her. Because they used this. The sound booth vent. The vents? Someone must have climbed through the vents into the sound booth. Then they moved her body. I see. So that's what happened. When I saw her body there, I thought maybe there was a chance I didn't kill her. I had hoped that somehow I didn't kill her. But in the end, hope let me down again. Do you think... I wish we could have found out who killed Edmund. But they really will be getting away with it. Was that why you were helping me? You could have insisted Reyna's death was by suicide. I would have been outvoted. You could have escaped, but you didn't. Don't be silly. You would have found out regardless of what I did. No matter my motives, what I've done is unforgivable. Even if I won, I can't live on after what I've done. A murderer like me deserves the harshest sentence and the most painful execution. Ahaha, that's right, scum like you deserve nothing but death. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dem's like, oh snap, there's the second killer. Maybe it's Billy, maybe it's Argus. Ah ha 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 ha. You! Huh? You mad, brah? Newsflash, I didn't kill anyone. That brat was killed by Pinky. But it's your fault that we were imprisoned here to begin with. If you didn't make this stupid game, Reyna, Edmund, they would still be alive, and Cecile wouldn't have become a murderer. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive you. One day I'm going to find you and make you pay. Boo 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 boo. I will never forgive that bastard behind that screen. As soon as I find them, I guess it's time. I'm ready. This is goodbye. She's never coming back. My friend is going to die. Wait! Eh? I wrapped my arms around her shoulders and pulled her close. This is definitely the most awkward hug I've ever given. Heh. She's shaking. She's terrified. I never wanted this. I should be angry. I should hate her for killing Reyna. Then why am I hugging her? Why am I crying? Why am I crying for a murderer? And why am I crying? I'm just trying to play a horror game. This is not what I expected. No. Not crying. This is not cool. This is very uncool. I feel that, Deb. Shut up, Warden. I'm counting on you, Tomoka. Huh? Find the culprits behind all this. Don't let them do anything like this ever again. I promise. I promise. Thank you. He didn't say a word. What can you say to someone who's about to be executed? This is the most emotional horror game I've ever played. It's more crying than horror. What can you say to someone who's about to be executed? Neither did he. His questions were answered. What else could he say? Why did it have to end this way? Now let's not waste any more time. Let's give it everything we got. No! Goodbye, everyone. I'm with you, spiritally. This is awful. It's punishment time. No. Any last words? Just get it over with already. Error 403. Illegal download detected. Beginning reboot in 3, 2, 1. Did he just turn off? The exit! Hurry! What? First floor, hallway. The front entrance is just down this hall. Hurry! What is happening? We need to try the doors while he's turned off. Please work, please work. No! No, no, no! What do you think you're doing? Leaving before the execution is a big no-no. Now I'm really angry. Who did it? Who hacked into my server? That wasn't you? Then who? Tomoka, wait! Edmund! Edmund's still alive? Or did Edmund do it when... Or did Edmund do this when he was... When he was playing with the computer? What the... But why did they move him? Don't look at me. He's breathing! I hear voices. He's alive! What? Let me see. I can't believe it. He's actually alive. Good. He must be in excruciating pain, but he's barely hanging in there. That rebar is what's hurting him, right? Hang on, I'll pull it out. No, don't pull it out! Stop, are you trying to kill him? Edmund's alive! But yeah, don't pull that bar out. You know what, I'm gonna give you all an unsolicited life tip. If you ever find someone who's been stabbed or has something lodged in them, do not pull it out because it's blocking the flow of blood. Keep it there until you can get to the hospital. Especially if they've been stabbed in the thigh or through the torso. Do not pull it out, it's blocking the blood flow. Anyway, don't you dare touch that. It's the one thing keeping him from bleeding out. Sorry, I didn't... I can power through the pain. I can. Good. I can't even feel my legs anymore. He needs to be treated right away. I'll be right back. Good. Hang in there, Ed. You're gonna be fine. Good. You know, people are supposed to die when they are killed. You couldn't have just waited one more minute. You had to be some big damn hero. First the server hacking, and now this. I have half a mind to kill you all here and now. But I won't. However, I will have to penalize you all for it. At the end of the hour, I will open the courtroom once again. Then we will resume the Inquisition. I'll see you bastards soon. At least we aren't dead. Do we have to hear that verdict again? Verdict? Is the Inquisition over? You shouldn't speak. Who killed her? Who killed my sister? Cecile. What? Cecile killed her? That's impossible. I'm back, hang on. First I'll secure the rebar to keep it from moving around. Sorry, this might sting a bit. After what I've been through, I think I'm numb to a little stinging. You'll need to go over to the hospital as soon as you can. This should help ease the pain for a bit. What is that? It's something I dabbled in during chemistry. It's a painkiller like morphine. Hold on, are we really letting the murderer treat him? It's fine. I trust her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, even after everything I've done, you're too much. That's all I can do for you. Is he going to be alright? I don't know, but it would be best if he didn't move at all. However, he won't have a choice since everyone will have to get back into the courtroom. But it should only take a few minutes. Then all of you can get out. I can feel my pain slowly dissipating, but I can feel the rebar tearing into my skin. But I think I can manage the pain now. Hey, didn't you hear me? You need to rest. There are a few things I need to take care of. Like what? The Inquisition's over. Ed, it's okay. We've taken care of everything. Just relax. I said I'm fine. I can't waste any time. I just need to bear with the pain for a little while. Edmund, wait up. I know it's hard to accept. Even now I don't want to believe she did it, but it's the truth. It's not that. At least let me come with you. I could fill you in on the details. Thank you. Edmund! He's alive. Room 2. Jim, how much do you know about the case? Not much at all. I remember entering the catwalk and walking it backstage and... Other than that, I don't know much else. Alright, I'll start from the beginning. Room 3. Jim's sound booth. You're saying Raina was killed here? Yes. Cecile shoved Raina into that window. That explains the crack. I still find it hard to believe Cecile killed her, but if Cecile confessed, then that's that. But that's not what I'm here for. Good, it's still running. The laptop? Earlier I wrote a program to connect the school's network, and it looked like it just finished. After the Inquisition, Warden said something about an illegal download, then shut off. Could your program have caused it? Yeah, probably. I realized Warden might notice a new network connection then block it. So in addition to connecting the network, my program is also set up to download any new information it detects. So even if Warden shuts off this connection, we'd still be able to see some of what was stashed in the network. I think I get it. So what can you find? Give me a sec. keyboard ASMR. Here are the first results. Look at the stash of, looks like a stash of videos. I'll try GymCam07. This is, you hacked into the cameras. Looks like it. Well, we can't watch all of this, so I'll skip ahead. Wait, go back. Right. What the? Reina? I thought you said she was killed here. She was, I thought. Go back a little further. On it. Before Reina left, Cecile ran out with the laptop. She dropped it off in the senior boys' locker room. Then she left the gym to find me. Afterwards, someone was supposed to have moved Reina backstage. Yet here we see her walking there herself. Well, let's keep going. The video cuts and skips to 6:10 p.m. when you and Cecile ran backstage. That's when we discovered the crime scene. It was around the hour 5:50. I see. I wish we could have seen what happened before that. It probably wouldn't matter. What do you mean? I think these videos are set to only show the moments where it detects motion, like when we left to search the bomb or when Reina appeared. Then there wouldn't have been anything to see. Right. Security footage added to the inventory. Let's see what else we have here. Most of these files are corrupted, so you can't view them? That's a shame. Hey, what about the controls file? Let's see. Whatever it is, it's locked behind the administrator. Can you hack into it like before? No, it would take me too long to make the program. And even if it worked, I doubt Warden would let us stay for long. Right. That's all I have so far. I'll check on it again later. There might be more to this case than we thought. Yeah. Cecile claims she killed Reina in the sound booth, yet the footage shows Reina walking to the stage. I have so many questions right now. Sorry, Cecile. I know you want me to rest, but I can't relax until I get some answers. Anyway, let's get going. Right. He's just walking around with a rebar on his back. What a champ. I should take this with me. Laptop added to inventory. What a champ. Room 111. So why did you want to come back here? When we investigated backstage, I found this note in Reina's pocket. Meet me backstage alone. That is strange. I want to try comparing this note with our written tests. Maybe we can figure out who wrote it. Let's give it a try. Whoever wrote this is definitely a suspect, but who wanted to see Sis? Here they are. Have a look. Huh. Which one of these signatures match the note? So it's got some sharp... Billy. Is it Billy? Reina? I'm looking at the serifs here. So Billy has no serifs. This is also sans serif. Billy did vote for himself. Billy. It's this one, right? You don't sound too sure. I have 1 in 6 chance of getting it right, so maybe it's this one? Try looking at them again. Okay. Is she telling me to try again because she already knows? Why can't she just tell me? Reina. Yeah, it's Reina. This is Sis's handwriting. That can't be right. Did you find it? Maybe it's because of the blood loss, but compare Reina's handwriting with her test, there's E's and O's matched, don't there? I think you're right, which means Reina wrote this note. How is this possible? Why would Sis write this? Let's get to the science lab. Man, Edmund's just walking around with a rebar 3/4 through his body. Oh, what a champ. First floor hallway. Huh? Who are you? Huh? I said, who are you? I'm Edmund? The real Edmund died hours ago. What are you saying? Tomoka, I know how much he meant to you, but this isn't him. You can't let Warden fool you like this. Do you really think Warden had an identical body double prepared for this? You can check the stage. My body isn't there. Of course it wouldn't be. Tomoka, you and Cecile checked his pulse and he wasn't breathing, right? Well, yeah, we were sure he was dead, but then explain how he's standing here now. This is so stupid, but this should convince him. Ever since sophomore year, you had a crush on Reina. When you confessed to her at the culture festival, she responded, "I'm sorry, but I don't see you like that. I have too many things on my mind right now." You laughed after she left the room and acted like it didn't bother you. But how did you... Look, I don't know how I'm still alive, and quite frankly, I don't care. What a mood. We have more important things to do now. We'll figure out that after this mystery, we get out of here. Whatever. I shouldn't be alive, but I am. It doesn't matter. I won't waste this chance. Room 400, Science Lab. It should be around here. I'm going to check out the catwalk. I'll be right back. Okay, I can take care of things here. Now she's gonna get stabbed on the frickin' catwalk. I remember finding it in the teacher's desk earlier. Ah, here it is. C8H7N302. I just need to mix the packets inside with water. Then we can... No. I have to go back there. I need to focus. I just have to mix. Good. Edmund? Oh, hey. She started sorting through the lab ingredients. What are you doing? Just making preparations. Preparations? For what? Just in case... It doesn't hurt to be prepared. I see. Tell me, Edmund. Why are you doing this? If you keep moving, you'll risk opening your wounds and bleeding out. If that happens, I might not be able to control your bleeding. You could die before getting to a hospital. I know. Oh, for crying out loud, why are you so calm? You just got your life back, yet you seem keen on wasting it. And now you're talking to your sister's killer as if nothing happened. You should be screaming at me for what I've done to her. Would it do any good? I don't get you. I killed her so I could escape. I was so scared that I would die here. Who wouldn't be, being abducted and forced to play this game? All I could think about was escaping. I didn't care who had to die. I had to escape at all costs. I'm horrible. I'm just a worthless murderer. I could have killed you. I would have killed you and everyone. But you didn't. Only because I was caught in the end. I could have confessed at any time during that Inquisition, but I didn't. I was too scared of dying. I wanted to get away no matter what. And maybe I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for her. I deserve to die 1,000 times for my crimes. Do you really want to die? Of course not. Weren't you listening? It terrifies me. Dying now means that everything I suffered through was all for nothing. But I deserve to die for my crimes against you and Reina, and I can accept that. I can die knowing you, Tomoka, and the guys will continue living. Tomoka told me what happened. That you blamed Reina for Felix's death, and that she blamed herself. But it's not true. Reina was only protecting me. It's my fault your brother died. 1 year ago. What? Reina, wake up! Sis! Ed. Ed, can you hear me? Edmund! He's not responding. Reina, can you get a cell signal out here? No. It's going to fall off any minute. I'm going back in. Wait, oh! You can't. You're barely staying awake. Wait here. I got him. Good. I can't climb back up with Ed. Reina, can you reach for him and pull him up? I'll try. Alright, easy does it. You're going to be fine, Ed. Got him. Pull, and I'll push up from down here. Right. Alright, Ed. Your sister's gonna pull you up. You're gonna be fine. There we go. He's out. Good. Okay, I'm climbing out. No! I'm fine. Oh, crap. Crap! Get back! No! Ah! No! 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 No, Felix! Is that the truth? I was barely conscious, but it's what Raina told me. So, if you... Thank you. Huh? Thank you, Edmund. I'm glad you told me. Knowing that's how he went, it puts my mind at ease. But if I wasn't there, It's not your fault. Not yours, not Raina's. It's nobody's fault. It was just an accident, nothing more. You can only decide your own actions, not anyone else's. That is some great life advice, for sure. You can only decide your own actions and not anyone else's. When your friends help you, it's because we want to. It's as simple as that. Felix made the decision to rescue you on his own. My brother wanted you to live even if it meant losing his life. And you're alive now. Don't waste it. Let me guess. You still have something you need to do, right? I don't approve, but I can't stop you. Just be careful, okay? It's not my fault. But... Oh! Cecile. Hey. Keep an eye on him, okay? Call me if anything happens. I will. Edmund? Oh. I'm done here. Let's head back to the gym. Oh, okay. Why are we back here? There's something I need to do backstage. But this is... I know. You can stay here. That's not the point. The only thing back there is whatever's left of your sister. You don't have to torture yourself like this. She's right. I don't have to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to see her like that. But I'll be fine. Though, I don't know what I would do if she wasn't here with me. Fine. I'm coming. Are they somehow gonna throw a romance in this? Backstage. Ugh. The thick stench of blood assaulted my senses. I'll never get used to seeing Sis like this. Sis. Edmund? Give me a sec. What is that? You'll see. At least I hope so. Can you turn off the lights? Sure. Good. She knows where the lights are. It's working. A blue glow. Luminol! Okay, I actually know what luminol is. It's where blood, straight from blood. Blue glow there is blood. Or where blood used to be. We'd always see it in crime dramas, but I never thought we'd ever use it. So this means blood was wiped off the microphone stand. But who wiped it off? And why? Luminol added to the inventory. Microphone stand added to the inventory. Let's get out of here. Why did you want to use the luminol there anyway? The glow can only be seen in dark rooms, and that's the only dark room I can think of. I see. We should hold on to that. Agreed. Well, that takes care of everything I can think of. In that case, there's one last place I want to check out before the Inquisition. Lead the way. Senior boys' locker room. The senior boys' lockers? I want to check the lockers before the Inquisition. All of them? Remember, all of the lockers are unlocked except for ours. So Argis, Billy, and my lockers are the only locked ones. What about the girls' lockers? They were all open after my shower. Her shower? In any case, I think the locker combination should be reset by now. Do you know the default combinations? Yep. Then I'll leave that to you while I look around. Sounds good. I don't think I've ever seen this room so clean before. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. That laptop. I feel like I've seen it before. What if you spray luminol in it, my dude? What if you do that? Huh. I feel like there's more to this, and I don't know how much more. Oh, right. It was in the sound booth while I was working on my program. Cecile carried this in the video. Then she disappeared into this room. So she dropped it off here. It's wet. The shower has been used recently. I'm getting distracted. There's a reason I'm here. If I remember correctly, it should be here. Ah, it just slid open. I remember Billy mentioning these secret doors before, but I've never seen one open before. If I remember correctly, it can only be opened from this side. I guess they trust seniors more than the freshmen. I wonder when this was unlocked. Secret door added to inventory. I should let Tomoka know about this. Edmund? Sorry, were you going to say something? No, you first. I found these in Billy's locker. Gloves? Nothing seems off about them, but why would they be in Billy's locker? Was there anything else? No, this was all I could find in the lockers. Yours and Argis's lockers were still locked, and there was nothing inside when I opened them. So Billy's was already unlocked. Yeah. Maybe... Hey, could I borrow these gloves for a bit? Sure. Thanks. I'll be right back. So I honestly thought that it was going to be the end again. Luminol, do your magic. Knew it. And judging from the bright glow, they must have been soaked in blood. But that leaves me with more questions than answers. What did these gloves have to do with anything, and why were these in Billy's locker? Gloves added to inventory. Well, I'm done here. Alright. So I honestly thought that today was going to be the end of 10 Hours to Die because we were in the Inquisition room. But it appears that there is still much more to this game than we had all previously thought. So I'm actually going to end it here tonight. So we're going to save right here. And we're going to sign out for the night, and everyone's going to go to bed and have a great time, unless it's not bedtime for you, in which case don't do that. But yeah, we're going to be playing this next week, and hopefully I can figure out a way to get my Mac to run Sally Face. If not, let me know if you'd like me to play a more lighthearted game afterwards. Or if you'd like me to play another horror game after. I've got, so the games I've got right now are 12 Hours to Die, which we're playing right now, but there's also Killer Love, which I have going as well, and I own Sally Face, and I'm trying to get that to work, but if I can't get that to work, would you want me to play a more lighthearted game afterwards next week? Let me know. You can do that through Discord, so check out our Discord server in the description. My name in there is Jilmathy, so you'll find me there. And you can DM me what you'd like to see as the second game next week, if I can't get Sally Face working. Hopefully I can, crossing our fingers, because I really want to play Sally Face. And then, check out our website. I was like, what else do I need to say here? Check out our website at rebelfederation.com. And I will see you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern with some more Horror Nights. Have a great night.